Hey everybody, it's Clark Commando 1983, Mark Ruggiero here. And next up, I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to really do a learn to play with this, only because over at Mo's channel, he did a really wonderful job. Um, and Compass has a learn to play. But I'm gonna do something with this because I'm prepping to play this for GMT weekend coming up. October, be there, October 11th, 2023 through the Sunday the 15th. And hopefully we'll have some numerous players. This Wednesday, and be October, whatever this Wednesday will be. The week before GMT weekend, I got somebody, local guy, Brian, coming over. But, so Compass Games Third World War, I guess this will be like my initial impressions. I'm going to be reading the rules, and I'm going to go ahead and do Battle for Germany. And, this is a great package if you don't have it. Arctic Front, Battle for Germany, Southern Front, Persian Gulf. This is the designer edition. As they say, signature edition. But it's a remake of the titles that GDW did in the late 80s, early 90s with incorporated errata and like no real changes. But what I wanted to do here was just kind of really quick so you can kind of look. I'll zoom in a little bit here. This is the map. It's a one mapper, so not bad. It's a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know about oversized, but it's one map. You do have a numerous charts you're going to use, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I haven't read the rules yet, but I will. What I have read of the rules and what I remember, because I played this quite extensively in the 90s and, like I said, late 80s. But a little page of errata. But anyways, and I already showed this in my other video, but I need to read the rule book. And my initial impressions are they did an excellent job. They really did not change a whole lot of stuff. Cleaned some things up, errata, whatnot. But overall, really just doesn't look like a super complex game. The counters come pre-shrink wrapped, which obviously haven't busted out yet. But there's 4 games in here. You got the errata counters already included, depending on when you bought it. And then the charts are going to take up some room. I'm going to be clearing up some area on my game table here. And I'm slowly turning my garage. But I want to show you really nice, colorful player aids, and these are some of the things you'll need. So you can see this is the setup, and the turns it's 8-turn game. I thought it was 10, but this is your Battle for Germany scenario display setup, and it's not back printed. And then you have the reinforcement display, keeping in mind that it's only a 8-turn game. And like I said, haven't read the rules yet. I've perused them. And you get the same thing for the Warsaw Pact, right? In the scenario, it talks about the air displays you'll need. So this is one of them. But I used the Northern Theater. And you'll notice there's lines on here for you to cut it. And yes, I know this will drive some of you guys nuts. I'm actually going to cut it because then it will cut down on the space it will take to set up the game, because what I need for this particular Battle for Germany is the Northern Theater display. We need that. Western Europe display, which is this one. And then we need the Southwestern Theater display. So, and you need that for Warsaw Pact and NATO. And, so you need that, but I am going to cut it because it will take up less space. You get a nice extended sequence of play, which looks pretty involved. But like I said, honestly, this game is not, I mean, I don't know, you know, everybody knows I like monsters, I like big complex games, and, but this complexity-wise, for myself, from what I've seen, you know, is just not that bad. It's no, you know, it's, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, which probably isn't fair, I rate it like a 5. Maybe a 6, and to give you a scale, I rate ASL, which I play, and GMT's World at War a 10. So I would say this is like a 4 or 5 compared to that. Nice little clear game turn track. Get to keep track of who's committed to what. Not quite sure, you know, because I haven't read the rules yet. Oh, Norwegian Sea Control. So I don't know. I looked through the player aids, and I believe this is the only game turn track. And, you know, it looks like technically if you're really challenged for space, you wouldn't even have to use that. This has a victory point track. You could probably keep track of it on paper. And here's another nice little track. Just keeps together the when a country becomes shaken or demoralized. As they say, the critical loss display. None of these are back printed. And there again, this is something, if you're challenged for space, you could track it on paper, right? I mean, it's nice to have the display out and everything, but and if you are challenged to space. Got a nice little player aid, so while you're resolving combat, it has all the combat steps, what the odds are, you know, so as you're doing your combats, that's, I think, pretty nice little touch. Got another display with the player aid with your combat results, air combat table, air defense table, proficiency modifiers, the nuclear war table, which I have no idea how that works. I don't remember that. Even playing in the 90s, I don't ever think we had nuclear war. And then you have, what is this here? Okay. Oh, terrain effects, really clear and colorful. I think Compass did a great job. And the terrain effects chart. Gonna keep this short, and then you have a national faction data card, which looks like it has a shaken and demoralized levels on it on one side, and then your organization on the back. So, and that's NATO, and I'm assuming in the Warsaw Pact. Interesting. Okay. So that's it. It's like my initial impressions video. Like I said, there's already an excellent how to play. So I'm not quite sure what I'll do. I may just do a straight up after action report as I learn it. Going to be reading the rules and getting set up and prepping. So, you know, look forward to diving in. I'm super excited about GMT weekend. And when I get back from that, I start up my chemo again. So it's going to be quite challenging. But in the meantime, that's a lifetime away as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, just keep on rocking and rolling here. Yeah, zoom in by accident there. But anyways, Compass Games, Third World War. And we'll see what I do with this, but if you want, come along for the ride, like, and comment. Those are appreciated. And be well, take care. Look forward to diving into this. And anyways, yep, that's it. Talk soon. Bye.